Okay, not much time has passed. This is the second video, but I wanted to show you my first doll that I got new inside the box. Okay. So, here we have the OG, the first doll, Rainbow Brite and Twink Hand Sprite. And this is the Generation 1 first wave release doll. And I got her for really, really cheap relative to the grand scheme of things, right? I got her for, I think it was like $90 before tax and shipping. And after tax and shipping, it was just over $100. So here it is. And it's really hard when you're collecting new in box dolls because whatever you see in the box, like the way that the hair lays, is what you're gonna get, unless you want to open the box and fix it. But this is Rainbow Brite in the first iteration, and let me show you the qual. So this box is not perfect, right? I removed the sticker, which was in hindsight not the best idea because it's discolored. And there's a secondary sticker here that I also removed, and it left some residue that I tried to like wipe out really lightly with water and acetone, but then it started removing some of the yellow. So I was just like, I'm not going to mess with this. But for $100, this is pretty good. I tried to iron out the outside surface because it came a little concave. So there are imperfections with this box, but overall, like, come on. There's like some crease marks on the side here. You'll see it, 1, 2. But overall, there's definitely some creasing on the bottom. But you know what? You get basically I'm trying to weigh getting the best quality box for the amount of money. And this wasn't that much money. And I heard that when you're collecting Rainbow Brite Mattel 1980s dolls, the 4 easiest dolls to get from the jump is Canary, Red, Patty, and Rainbow Brite. So I felt like this was a great starter. I showed you in my first video that I got my second doll was an Indigo Doll, which is like probably the next tier of difficult dolls to get. We can talk more about the different waves as I start collecting, but I'd say from the regular color kids, so not talking about Tickled Pink, not talking about Moon Glow, not talking about the never produced Stormy doll, the 1986 dolls, just from the regular 7 color kids, I think the 2 hardest are probably either Lala Orange or Buddy Blue. And then just underneath that, in terms of like difficult to get, Indigo in my last video and Shy Violet are probably in the middle, and then Rainbow Brite is relatively easy to get. You just have to be discerning about price. But I just wanted to show you Rainbow, just because I'm going to try to be as complete as possible. I got this a couple months ago. I never thought that I was going to be an inbox collector because I have all of the dolls displayed on Billy bookcases in my TV room. But it is July 2025 and I am beginning this very costly and expensive journey of collecting mint new in box Rainbow Brite dolls. So hopefully you can still follow me along my journey. I've been reaching out to some friends on Facebook groups, and hopefully I'm gonna get a tickled pink in the next couple of days, and then just gonna be keeping an eye on my various eBay saved searches and my watch list to see if things go down in price. But I'm gonna be patient with this and hope that it pays off.